Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the channel where we cut through the dealership hype, the polished marketing lines, and the flashy brochure promises, to bring you the real story of how a car looks, feels, and performs when you see it in the real world. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our deep dive reviews, because today we're taking a detailed look at one of the most talked about family SUVs on the market, to the 2026 Kia Telluride. Kia's flagship SUV has already built a reputation for offering premium quality at a surprisingly accessible price, but the 2026 model pushes that even further with updates in styling, technology, performance, and refinement. Let's walk around it, step inside, and really get to know what makes this SUV stand out in such a competitive segment. Exterior. Right away, when you first approach the 2026 Telluride, the front end is where it makes its boldest statement. Kia has given this SUV a slightly more upright and muscular nose, making it look more rugged than the outgoing model. The signature tiger nose grille has been widened and carries a more three-dimensional look, with intricate mesh details that shimmer when light hits them. The headlights have been redesigned to are now slimmer, sharper, and full LED across all trims, with Kia's distinctive daytime running lights wrapping around the corners in a way that gives the SUV a futuristic edge. The hood has clean, sculpted lines that emphasize width and strength, while the bumper integrates new vertical air intakes that don't just look tough but also improve airflow. Taken as a whole, the Telluride's face is both commanding and upscale, looking every bit as premium as SUVs that cost far more. Moving along to the side profile, you notice how Kia has carefully balanced rugged utility with elegant sophistication. The wheel arches are squared off, which gives the Telluride that SUV toughness, but they're filled with new alloy wheel designs that range from 18 to 21 inches depending on the trim. The proportions remain one of the Telluride's strongest suits, long, broad, but still sleek enough to avoid looking like a box on wheels. Kia has also refined the side character lines, with a strong shoulder crease running from the headlights all the way to the taillights, giving the SUV a sense of motion even when it's standing still. Chrome accents around the windows, flush-mounted door handles, and subtle black cladding along the lower panels all combine to create a premium, modern impression. The roofline tapers ever so slightly toward the rear, maintaining interior space while still hinting at a touch of sportiness. Around the back, the 2026 Telluride keeps things clean and stylish. The taillights are now connected with a thin LED strip across the tailgate, which modernizes the rear design and ties it together with the front. The lights themselves have a bold vertical orientation, giving the SUV a distinctive signature at night. The tailgate is wide and practical, designed for easy loading, and the rear bumper incorporates a brushed metallic finish along with neatly tucked exhaust outlets. Kia has resisted the temptation to overstyle the back, and the result is a rear end that looks strong, premium, and purposeful without being cluttered. Overall, the Telluride's exterior design projects confidence, modern luxury, and everyday practicality, a rare combination in this price bracket. Interior. Stepping inside the cabin, you immediately realize why the Telluride has been such a strong contender in the three-row SUV market. Kia has gone all out with the 2026 interior, pushing the boundaries of what people expect in a mainstream SUV. The dashboard layout is dominated by a massive curved display that stretches across from the driver's instrument cluster to the center infotainment system. Both screens are crisp, high resolution, and highly customizable, giving the cockpit a futuristic feel while still being easy to use. The materials are impressively upscale, soft touch surfaces, stitched leather on hard trims, and even wood or brushed aluminum accents depending on the model you choose. Ambient lighting now runs more seamlessly across the cabin, allowing you to set the mood with a variety of customizable colors. The seating is where the Telluride really shines. You can configure it with either 7 seats using second-row captain's chairs or 8 seats with a traditional bench. The front seats are wide, supportive, and available with heating, ventilation, and even massage functions in top trims. Second-row passengers get plenty of space with reclining seats, available ventilation, and their own climate controls. Even the third row, which in many SUVs is cramped and suitable only for kids, offers enough room for adults on shorter trips thanks to Kia's smart packaging. Cargo space remains generous, with enough room for family road trips, groceries, or sports gear, and folding the third and second rows creates a massive flat load area. Practical touches like multiple USB-C ports across all three rows, wireless charging, and clever storage cubbies make this SUV ready for modern families. When it comes to technology and features, Kia has loaded the 2026 Telluride with everything you could reasonably expect, and then some. The infotainment system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, though wired connections are still available for those who prefer them. Kia's new software interface is smoother and more intuitive than before, with split-screen capability that lets you manage navigation, media, and vehicle functions all at once. A premium Harman Kardon sound system is available, delivering concert-like audio quality. Safety tech is also at the forefront, with the latest suite of driver assistance features including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring with live camera feeds, automated emergency braking, and a semi-autonomous highway driving mode that keeps the SUV centered and at a safe distance with minimal driver input. Performance under the hood, the 2026 Telluride continues with its proven 3.8-liter V6 engine, producing around 291 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque, paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This powertrain isn't the most aggressive in the segment, but it's smooth, reliable, and provides plenty of punch for daily driving, highway cruising, and even light towing. The SUV is available in both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive configurations, with drive modes that let you tailor the handling for snow, mud, or sand. Kia has also refined the suspension for 2026, striking an impressive balance between comfort and control. The ride feels composed and stable, even on rougher roads, while the cabin remains quiet and isolated from wind and tire noise. Fuel economy sits in the mid-20s for highway driving, respectable for a 3-row SUV of this size. There are whispers of a future hybrid option, but for now the Telluride sticks with its trusty V6 setup, which many buyers actually prefer for its simplicity and proven durability. Pricing is where Kia continues to deliver serious value. The 2026 Telluride starts at around the mid-$40,000 range for the base trim, climbing to just above $55,000 for the fully loaded SX Prestige model. That might sound like a lot, but when you consider the level of design, technology, comfort, and space you're getting, it's a bargain compared to competitors like the Toyota Grand Highlander, Honda Pilot, or even entry-level luxury SUVs from brands like Acura or Lexus. Kia has managed to hit the sweet spot where mainstream affordability meets near-luxury experience, and that's a huge part of the Telluride's appeal. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Kia Telluride doesn't just carry on the strengths of its predecessors, it enhances them. With bold yet refined styling, a premium interior that punches well above its price point, modern tech that makes daily life easier, and a smooth, reliable driving experience, this SUV checks nearly every box for families, road trippers, and anyone who wants comfort and capability without overspending. It may not have the brute force of a V8 or the fuel-sipping benefits of a hybrid just yet, but what it does offer is balance, confidence, and tremendous value. If you're in the market for a 3-row SUV in 2026, the Telluride absolutely deserves a spot at the top of your list. Thanks for watching this in-depth review here on Car Flash. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more real-world reviews of the latest cars, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Drop a comment below. Would you pick the 2026 Kia Telluride over its rivals? Or do you think there's another SUV that does it better? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, this is Car Flash, giving you the real look at cars that matter.